Lesson 1. In this lesson, we'll learn the importance of clear and concise writing. So, let's try to define the words clear and concise. What does the word clear mean in writing? By this I mean, when you are writing a sentence or a text, it should be easily understandable. And when it comes to the word concise, it should be shorter. Sometimes we may produce sentences which are convoluted, very long, but it may not carry a lot of meaning. By this I mean, for example, instead of saying, I live in Tashkent, you can also say, I am living in the capital of the country which is located in the center of Asia, which is Uzbekistan. As you can see in the second sentence, we are using a lot of words, but this doesn't carry a lot of meaning. There is no obvious difference between the first sentence and the second sentence in terms of meaning. So when we say concise, you need to write as short as possible, but you need to carry a lot of meaning with these words. Okay, now let's see why clear and concise writing is very important. Number one, first of all, it's important because it enhances comprehension. Like, your reader will be able to understand your text more easily than a sentence which is very long. And second, it reduces confusion. Imagine someone reading your text, it's a page long, but it doesn't have a clear meaning. So by the end of the page, the reader becomes confused. Number three, it saves time. It saves your time because you are not spending a lot of time writing lots of things, and it saves your reader's time too. And number four, it maintains reader engagement. Well, obviously and honestly, it would be boring for the reader to read your long sentences or long text if it doesn't carry a lot of meaning. And number five, it facilitates better decision making. By this I mean, if the reader starts reading your text and within 1 or 2 sentences the reader gets the main idea or gets interested, then he or she keeps reading the whole text. But if the reader doesn't get the main idea of your text within 1, 2, 3 sentences, I mean, if the reader gets lost with the meaning, then he feels put off. I mean, he just throws away your maybe paper. That's why you need to keep the reader engaged. Number 5, it improves credibility. If you are writing clear and concise sentences, then the reader will trust you more. And the last one is it enhances accessibility. By this I mean, when you are writing shorter sentences, more people can read, because in academic field, most researchers and students do not have a lot of time to read your long sentences and long texts. They prefer to read shorter texts and get the meaning. So these are the 7 practical needs, or let's say 7 practical advice that you need to have in your texts. And when we say clear writing, there are sometimes words that you need to avoid. For example, when you write the word things in your texts, it's not clear. Let me give you an example. You came back home and your mom is asking, what do you have in your bag? And you say, well, I have some things in my bag. So, what is this thing? Or what are these things? It's not clear. Obviously, your mom asks the following question. I know you have some things, but tell me the names. You see, this means you need to obviously name those things in your bag. And it should be the same in your text too. Or let me give you one more example. You're using the word a lot. For example, we say a lot of people came to the meeting. What exactly a lot mean? How many people are a lot for you. Let's say 10 people came to the meeting. Is this a lot for you? Hundreds of people came to the meeting. Is this a lot for you? So the word a lot is not very clear and concise. Instead, you should give the specific number. All right, let me give you final example to make it very clear. You're saying, well, I met a man or I met a girl who is beautiful. And what exactly beautiful mean for you? Beautiful is very general, and it does not and it's like, let's say, opinion based, and it does not specifically describe someone's appearance. So here the word beautiful can also be a little bit subjective and not clear and concise for academic writing. In short, our academic writing should be clear and concise, and we should avoid these kinds of very general words or ambiguous words. In the book, Chapter 1, I provided 20 words that you need to avoid using in your academic writing. I have also provided some alternatives that you can use instead of using these words. And there is also exercise. Now you can go to the book and do the practice. Good luck.